to another sketchbook tour. This is the third sketchbook I got to finish, and this is a gift I received during Christmas from a friend. It's a vintage sketchbook from Art Matt's Corner. This one is hot press 300 GSM paper. I like the cover on this one. It's color and these vintage touches, although I lost one at this corner. This is my own sticker from Sketchbook Club. I did this sketchbook during the first edition of my mail club. That's why Caramello is solo on this one. Now, let's begin. When you open it, you will be welcomed by this bright yellow shade. I think I used an alcohol marker on this one. We have some stickers here from Star Mail Club, Under the Sunflower Mail Club, and some stickers I bought at a local shop. I started this in January 1 of 2026 and finished on March 15, 2026. I filled this for 2.5 months worth of memories. I did some lettering here of Wenzel art, and when we flip it over, I added this phrase, "Dare to dream," from a journal notebook I cut out. Kind of a reminder for myself to not stop dreaming and continue pursuing my dreams. And as you know, I like to add some sort of cover pages in my sketchbooks. A glimpse of my artsy adventures. And my contact details here in case I misplaced it. Now let's begin the adventures on these pages. At the beginning of the year, I started a 30-day sketchbook challenge to start a drawing habit. I draw every single day based on the daily prompts and mainly use pen for this challenge. The first spread is from days 1 to 5. These are all drawing from life, my morning tea, a stray cat, a lump at home. This is Groot with straight-haired plant, and some merienda we bought for takeout. On the next spread, I used purple micron pen for day 6 to 8. This is my junk journal, my work table setup, and a trace of my hand. Here are drawings from day 9 to 10, our throw pillow, the food we had when we met a friend at Cooper's, and my boyfriend's hand to match my hand from the other page. I like how vibrant this blue pen is. I love the aesthetics of this sketchbook, but the binding is not that good and it doesn't stay flat and it's kinda stiff, so you really need a clamp to hold these pages when working on them. But the quality of the paper is really nice. So this one is from day 12 to 17, using red pen this time. Here are some flower doodles, a jar of tiny human capsules, some buildings, food, and more sketches from my desk. This is my hand drawing the page. Moving on to day 18 to 23, using brown pen. I love the whole spread composition. This is also the one I enjoyed the most during the challenge. I brought it outside and traced some plants for this one. This next spread, I do not like much. This is the end of the challenge from day 24 to day 30. I messed up the first drawing, so I covered it with this sticky note and did a different drawing. I like this blue flower though. I kinda like this yogurt sketch too. I did not like this self-portrait much. That was me signing the letter of my mail club for February. These are just some swatches of the watercolor paints I have at the time, Prang, Pebeo, and Mijello. Here's the start of documenting more adventures. I did this one at Sunny's Cafe. We walked there for breakfast, and this is what we had. I like tofu sisig, and on the right are some ingredients of tofu sisig my boyfriend cooked for me. This spread is about sweets. These are random cupcakes I sketched and eventually turned them into birthday cards for my mail club. And here on the right is halo-halo and mais saba con yelo. I sketch on location. I like halo-halo and I was craving halo-halo at the time. I even have this mistake here, but I love this page overall. This is a painting of Bak from the movie Call for the Wild. He is the featured dog sticker for the month of March. Here on the right was during Valentine's Day. My boyfriend bought my favorite carrot cake and we just ate somewhere with pizza and some burgers. I am in love with this spread. I just love how vibrant everything turned out. This was at Luces in SM Aura, where me and my best friend catch up for quite some time. We had some matcha, mine was hot, hers was iced, and we shared a cheesecake. On the right was a dinner at Lampara where I reconnected with some of my college friends. I just love everything about this page. Next, these were sketches I did when we had a staycation at Binangonan, Rizal. We had this suman for merienda. This was the next morning during breakfast with some toasted bread and coffee. And just before we checked out, I sketched our Airbnb. It was so beautiful and we had a wonderful stay. Moving on, this monkey was so trending at the time and Punch was just so cute, I had to draw him. This at the top, I don't know why I added that. It just ruined my page with Punch. But anyway, it is what it is. This is a bad page. I just tried to use my Lamy pen to draw and here's how it turned out. But I remember I was not in the mood at the time. Here on the right, however, is a really good page. I did this at Moment Coffee in Ayala. I had their hot matcha latte and I sat on this cozy corner just to include them on my sketch. This was at Greenlight Burger. I think I used a 05 micron pen here. That's why it was so bold because I do not have yet a thinner black pen at the time. Same here on the right page at Nabe. I'm not very satisfied with this one, but this is a remembrance of the dinner we had with some friends. This whole spread is so beautiful. I really like how this spread is. This entire spread is so beautiful. I like this one. I did it on location at Mahikasa Cafe. That cafe was so artsy and cozy as well. The lighting was just not suitable for painting since they have dim lights, but we'll definitely want to be back there. I also joined a live painting session at Annex House in Poblacion. This is my first time, so I did not know what to expect. I almost ran out of paper. These pencils are 1-minute poses for warm-up. Then this one, using a marker, is for a 5-minute pose. We also had several 2-minute poses where I used different colored pencils. I was so glad I brought them at the time. And we also had longer sessions for 20-minute poses. I like this blue one. I also added this mini watercolor painting of my coffee. I also asked the model to add her signature on this page. And on the last page is the last 20-minute pose we had. I surely need more practice in figure drawing and live sketching, especially the face, hands, and also the feet. And that's the end of this sketchbook and this sketchbook tour. I just kept here on the right the sketchbook pages I did for the guided page in March edition for my mail club. And this is a sticker of back. It doesn't have a packet, so I just added a DIY one to keep this. And that's the end of this sketchbook number 3. I'll see you on the next artsy adventures.